Welcome to another episode of live training with me, Pari, Patri, and Radhika here. Today, we are all going to talk about womb healing with crystals, self expression, ancestral healing. So, a lot we are going to discuss, and with the topic, and also on how crystals can help us align those distortions. Welcome, guys.
Welcome everybody. So good to have you here again. So happy to have you join us again at the same time. And I think by now everybody's ready to come with us at the same time that we go live every day. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. So
Yes.
bring it on, guys. Before we start moving ahead, anything that you want to ask us, anything you want to share. This is the last day today that we're going live with you. Anything you want to share, anything you want to ask, we're open for questions. And today we're going to share very amazing things with you. It'll be a little intense as well. So, are you ready? If you are ready, please type yes. And like yesterday, people were so enthusiastic, so interactive. Everybody was talking. So yeah, we're looking forward to your comments. It really motivates us. Jyoti is already here. Nanda Kishore is here. Hi Nanda Kishore. Hi Jyoti. So good to see you. So good to have you back. And yeah,
Absolutely.
let's begin.
And Nanda, you are rocking because I saw that you have shared everywhere, and I'm like super pumped seeing that. Um, so I'm so thrilled for today. So let's talk all about today's topic, and let's do a recap about what we
Yes.
talked about. We talked about of your blood.
Yeah. I'm just trying to fix this. I don't know why is this blurred.
All right. So, by the way, I had a great birthday, guys, and thank you for all the lovely wishes. It was super exciting to see so many people sending their love into my way. Thank you so much. I really mean it, and I'm so grateful from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. So, let's do a recap. We talked about what crystal journey is all about. How does it start, and for a beginner, for a person who has been working with crystals, and also then we talked about the five empowering crystals for beginners. If you're just starting out, what is that five empowering crystals? So we talked about that on the second day. On the third day, we talked about relationships love and relationships, which was again, I think every episode was really power packed. There was no one episode that was just like, okay, whatever. But then yesterday we talked about abundance and prosperity and wealth. Oops, sorry. So we talked about all of that, and today we are doing really diving deeper into ourselves, into our energy, into our fields, and with crystals. So we're going to talk about ancestral healing. We're going to talk about how it affects our everyday life. How that unconscious patterns that are not even created by us, but maybe we have inherited them from our ancestors, are affecting our conscious life, are affecting our conscious choices in our life, which we are not even aware of. And it's always that the 95% of our experience is all about your unconscious programs, your subconscious programs. Here, unconscious, subconscious is same thing, and only 5% of what you're experiencing is the result of your conscious choices, conscious mind. So so the key is to go into those patterns, understand those patterns, and really rewire them, reprogram them. But first thing, in order to get there, you must be first open minded to at least identify that. If you're in denial and not accepting what it is, you will never be able to change it, or even see where that is coming from. So today is all about that, and I will ask Radhika to just lead us through the main title that we are doing, the womb healing.
Yes. Sure, Paridi. Thank you. So before we go into the womb healing per se, I want to talk about the basic, the foundation, and that is that your womb is not just the womb that we think it is, that it's a reproductive part, or it's a reproductive system that has been biologically gifted to you, and that that's about it. No, it's not just that. There is so much attached to it, and gender be no bias for it. Sometimes so it happens that men think that womb is very very feminine term, or it is something which is only pertaining to a woman, but that's not true. uh, whatever system, that biological system that you carry, might not be called womb per se, but it has the energy of the creation, right? Womb is what? Womb is the energy of creation. So anything that has the power to create is, for me, is womb. Like, this is personally what I'm explaining it to you right now. Now what happens is, when we talk about healing for anything, that is, where do it starts from? It starts from identifying the root cause of what you want to heal. What is it that's supposed to be healed? So until unless you don't know what you want to heal, what is it, what is there which is not okay, you will not know where the healing has to go, or what you have to heal, or what is the healing we are talking about. So before we dive deep into this topic, before we go telling you about the crystals that are very very important for womb healing, or before we get into the details of how it can help you, what can help you, and what ancestral healing is all about, what is it, I'm going to take you through the steps. And here, by the way, I see Deepthi. Hi Deepthi, welcome back. It's so good to see you again. Pari will be coming back in a short span of time. Again, she'll be joining back once before, once I'm done explaining about the womb, she'll join us back. um so for me, now I'm going to share something very personal. Let's keep science aside. Let's keep esotericism aside. Let's keep spirituality aside. This is something that, in my 6 years of journey, opening myself up, becoming aware of everything that surrounds me, becoming aware of my own self. What I have learned, I used to get intuition, and I used to completely discard it. I used to completely put it aside, that no, 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 this is my mind. Okay, it might happen, it might not happen. Knowing that since my childhood, I have been a very intuitive child. I have been a very, very intuitive person. Like, imagine I used to get dreams where I used to see a car or somebody getting in. That would mean that somebody very close to me is going to die, and that's true. It used to happen. When I was a kid, I used to see that, or somebody would become extremely sick, or something fatal to them would happen. I did not understand that until unless I was 8 years old. Yes, I think, I was pretty young when I started recognizing that I had certain powers. I want, like, okay, powers, or certain gifts, I would say. I had certain gifts which other people take years and years to recognize, which I recognized as a child. So I began to recognize that I was getting these premonitions in different ways. I would get deja vu. I would get such, like, shocking deja vu, pertaining to my school, my life, everything. I would just see something, and by the end of the day, I'll be like, oh my god, I have been there before. I have seen this before. What is this? This has happened to me. And it was only when I started consciously understanding. I think I was around 15, no, I was around 13, I guess, when I actually got into esoteric stuff. I started getting into astrology, starting reading astrology as science, by the way. Even that point in time, getting into the science of astrology, science of dreams, science of premonition, I started understanding that there was a pattern that was coming to me, that my intuition was very very strong. And I remember a very small incident that happened. I just that center fresh thing, this is one example I keep telling everyone. So my mom had hid this 5 rupee chewing gum thing, which used to be very, like, fancy for us kids. So she was like, you have to complete all your homework and then you'll get it. And freaking, like, she being her, she used to play around with me a lot, fool around with me a lot. So she hid it somewhere where I would not be able to find. And I was very angry. I went to one of the rooms and I just sat, putting my hand on my eyes. And suddenly there was a flash of my mom's hand opening the fridge, picking up the bread packet, and there it was lying there, that Center Fresh packet, 5 rupee packet, by the way. I went to the fridge, I did that, and there was a Center Fresh, and I was shocked. So that day I realized that yes, I do get flashes. It's a very small example, like, a kid. This is really a simplest kid example that I can tell you. So and even then, even realizing that I had intuition, I had I was getting premonition dreams, and there's so much that was happening to me. It was only in 2015 that I began to realize that it was all my womb doing it. My womb was, as a woman, my womb was, heightening or decreasing my intuitive powers. Then a lot of things followed up, which we'll be talking about right now. So I think, yeah, we are pretty prepped up to talk about this topic. Pariti was just sharing with them that, how womb is very very important with our intuition, with our
Yes,
premonition dreams,
yes,
how it really guides us. And how it is like, sometimes it's a gender bias that, men, whatever creation speciality men have, like, biologically, it might not be called womb as for women, but they have the power of creation too. And for me as a woman, I think anything that has creation power, I call it womb. It was a personal thing that I was sharing. So this is the conversation how we're getting ahead right now. So what would you want to share about womb healing?
well, I think, whatever you just spoke, is definitely, the route into understanding what womb healing is all about. And we talked yesterday a little bit about how we take on patterns from our in the womb itself, how our suit is being programmed, with
Yes.
all these different fears that come from our ancestors, the fears, the suppressions, all of that we hold it in our body, in our field. In the sense, when I say body is your field, so when we come out of it, we normally talk about, this is the genetic way, this is how it works, this is how it, that's why I am like this. Yes, it explains why you're like that, but it is not something that it cannot be changed. Everything can be changed, everything can be rewired, reprogrammed. And this is something that even, Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about in his book,
Yes.
Biology of Belief, where
Belief,
our
yes.
our cells, the perceptions, the cell membrane is basically holding information. It is a transmitter and receiver of information, and that is being programmed through your thoughts, through your belief systems. And these inner fears gets triggered basically because of the environment you are in. Your environment plays a very big role in activating these inner codes or inner transmissions that are from your ancestors, that are what we normally call it as genetic, and it
Yes.
can be changed. Nothing is set in stone, everything can be changed. First thing to understand, because most of the people give up, just saying like, this is how it is, this is how it's my genes, I can't do anything about it. But that's not true. You don't have to give up there, any, whether it's a health issue or any kind of even anger issues, anger issues that come, the aggression, the anger, all these also can be passed on from your ancestors, which come up in your life. You may have be experiencing this as well when I'm talking about it, but you have the power to change it. You have the power to um, slowly change your personality, and take that power and say, you know what, this is not me, I'm not my father, I'm not my mother, I'm not my grandparents, I'm not my ancestors. I release that pain from within me, I release that fear from within me. You have the power to claim your sovereignty, authority, and lead a new imprint for your coming generations.
Yes.
right? So it's about you can change. So this is exactly what I and Radhika were discussing. Like when you heal yourself, you heal your past and you heal your future as well. So your past generations and future generations, you heal.
Yes.
So the thing about what we need to focus is healing in this moment, because you don't need to go into your past and heal yourself. You can heal in this moment, which will have a ripple effect in your past and in your future, not just for yourself but for your generations as well. Because we are all connected.
Yes, yes, and there also is a shamanic saying which says that you are the you are the time master. You can do anything. Wherein when you let go of the past, you are actually healing that past. You actually travel to that past because you're letting go of it, and you're healing your present. You're healing your past, present, and future at one go. And that hit me so hard. And you were just saying the same thing, that you don't have to go to your past. Maybe you just have to do healing in the now. So maybe in this now, when you let go of that past and you begin to heal, when you begin to rewire and retune, everything changes for you. And we come back to that zero state where we
Yeah.
can create ourselves anew, and we can there's so much possibility that opens for us. Absolutely amazing, actually. Yes, I agree
Yeah, I
100%.
mean, it's, see, the again, any kind of healing to begin, the first thing is our own limitations that we put on ourselves. It can't
Yes.
happen. It we are, our body, the programming that all the doctors or all the reality that we are seeing, that we cannot heal ourselves, the body cannot heal. You need a chemical, you need something in there to heal it. And that's the programming, and we see that. And again, remember, guys, whatever you believe, you will see that in your experience. So if you are
Yes.
believing, is such a tricky thing that we live at. When you start awakening, like I remember, for even for me, there was a time that I did not believe in the miracle of meditation. I did not believe that meditation can magically heal everything. I thought that was some abstract concept, that is nice to believe, but that is not true. That is what I was at when I was not awakened, when I was sleeping, because I put myself to sleep, literally, by believing everything around me, by
Yeah.
living in fear. I put myself to sleep, and I would not believe any, like, I did not believe in that miracle of meditation until I was awakened. And slowly, the universe started showing me, like, this is, the evidence of it, the evidence of truly what the miracle is all about, what the meditation is all about. And that's when I started understanding, like, oh my goodness, this is what where I was. Where was I all these years? Why was I not understanding what my father is teaching? Suddenly, like, somebody has hit me, and I wake up and I see all this, the whole world changed, and magic happening. And the thing is again the same thing, our words. And I remember he used to actually yell at me, saying that, why are you using these words? And I would be like, I would be very upset, like, why is he yelling at me? Why is he saying this? But now I understand, because when you wake up, the good, the bad, the ugly is, the good is that, yeah, you learn your purpose, you learn who you are. You are like, now suddenly you're living in gratitude and seeing miracles in your life.
Yeah.
The bad is that you are now, not tolerant of something that you were tolerant before.
Yeah.
You cannot be tolerant of mediocrity. You cannot be tolerant of not understanding the power of your words or your thoughts of who you are. So that is something that the bad happens. The ugly part is that you see the truth in the lies. You see it through, but you cannot do anything about it because the people around you are sleeping. There's not, you can scream, you can shout, but people are not listening,
Exactly. Exactly.
because they are not of the same frequency. And that's the ugly
Yeah.
part, and that's where you can lose relationships.
Yes,
You can
I
get,
have a question. I have a
yeah,
question for you, Dee, and it is very important because it is very important for the healing, and because I know it personally because you've already shared it with me. I want everyone to listen this. So when you talk about those 10 years where you were sleeping, And we had a like I remember having a elaborate discussion on this together. But I want you to share, like, however you want to. Do you think that you put yourself, like, was it in your soul plan that you put yourself in that sleep mode knowingly, so that you could, reboot, get rewired, and come back stronger? Because you were a very, like, okay, who doesn't know, I want to introduce this woman a little bit more. Whoever is joining us for the first time, she started meditating when she was 8 years old. Or she maybe started recognizing she has been meditating since she was in her mother's womb, because ma'am used to meditate a lot because sir was meditating. So she has been very spiritual all her life, and I remember she was 8 years old when she saw her first pyramid, and then miracles started happening. And there is much more that will obviously reveal in its own good time. But she's a very, very spiritual person since her childhood. But there was a time when she went back, as she keeps discussing. So when she went to college, there was a time in her teenage years she lost herself, and she's shared it everywhere, that she lost herself. She was away from spirituality. She was away from her father in the terms of spiritual connection. She was connected as a daughter, but not as a spiritual master. Because for sir, everybody, when it comes to spirituality, everybody is a master, everybody is a friend and a buddy. So that way she was not connected, and she was not connected to who she is right now, the beautiful witch, the beautiful goddess, the beautiful spiritual executive master that she is. So I want you to share that story, Ree. Like, do you feel that, you put yourself into the reboot mode, like, knowingly? Like, was it necessary for you? And if yes, then why? I really want you to talk about that, please.
Yes, absolutely. The answer is yes. I designed it for myself. That important was that period was very important for me to learn other areas of life. It helped me, groomed me in a physical way, like in the in the 3D way that we are at. Um, and yeah, you're right. If that wasn't there, if we don't see darkness, we never know what light is.
Wow. Yes,
So,
absolutely.
so we have to see the darkness, and it's not just see. We can't. And this is the part where the womb healing comes into play. It's not
Yes.
just about seeing; it is about also feeling
Yeah.
complete. Like if there is darkness around you, we can't no, I don't want to see darkness. I just want to run away. If you're like pushing it away,
Yeah.
you have not completely, like, like experienced it. And we are
Yes.
here again repeating, we are multidimensional beings experiencing the human emotions.
Yeah.
So I this is something that probably whether I was um, um, uh, at that point or in the childhood or now, one thing that I've always did secretly was that I always would feel it in my heart. I felt the emotions, like whether I was heartbroken, the whether I was doing drama, extreme drama, or whether
Mm-hmm.
I was is feeling sad, or whether I was feeling excited, whatever that emotion is.
Yeah.
I have always been taught, and this comes from my mother, not from my father, that
Yes. Yes.
I need to express it.
I agree. Oh God, you very similar. You guys are that way. Very, very similar. I agree 100%. I get it. Yes.
Because she taught me that you must always express, like whether it is even like drama, like I'm a big drama queen. So even if I'm doing like you know I mean, not now, probably I don't do so much, but at that point I was, I like drama. I like uh,
Mhm.
being that queen and then
Yes.
dramatizing things in life. Um so this is something that I've always experienced, that I must feel it completely. So you feel it completely and you release it.
Yes.
You feel it completely and you release it, and that is when the healing begins. You let it go after you feel completely, like
Absolutely.
every inch of that emotion, whatever that is, whether it is even a heartbreak, whether it is jealousy, whether it is guilt, whatever that feeling emotion is, even if it is a darker emotion, it doesn't matter. So
Agreed.
yeah, so for me, though, that time period was very, was making me stronger and stronger in the other side, because if I didn't
Yes.
see that, I would never be like connecting to people's emotions.
True, true.
It
Because I see that wisdom in you when you speak, when you are teaching us, when you're enabling us. You know that wisdom speaks of everything that you have done in those 10 years, and then later on, getting onto your spiritual path. That experience, that all the learning that you have got, that all the enablement that you've given to yourself, like you've really put yourself, uprooted yourself from the ground, and stand here. So that shows when you speak, actually. So yeah, that is what I wanted everyone to hear, actually, because it's very, I don't know, I have always personally very very, I found, I found love in your story. I found healing in your story, because when you speak, it's very motivating, in the sense that anyone can do anything. There is no impossible. There is I am possible, and there is no, if you knock off that T from that can't, it becomes I can. So
Mhm.
yesterday, as we were speaking about it, so I think that is what your story inspires. So I wanted everybody to hear that today. So thank you for sharing it.
Yes, absolutely. And I think this is a story of every pyramid master.
Yeah.
Because why do I say that? Because the key is that we live in this world, materialistic world, and we are connected to our spirituality. So there is always this pull and push happening for a pyramid
Yes.
master, that how can you be a Buddha? How can you be that person living in this everyday mundane life, dealing with toxicity around us, dealing with our own dark emotions that are surfacing because of
Yeah.
these imprints, because of these ancestral programs? How do we deal with? So it's not just my story. It is, I think, the story of, okay, wait, go here. I'll be right there. Do- So it is about every story, every pyramid master story, who is truly trying to balance out the materialism and the spiritualism in their life.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
say.
Absolutely true.
So it's not just so, and this is where PSSM, I think, is a pioneer in teaching this information. Like, how do
Yes.
you? Because it's extremely difficult to be a PSSM master, a pyramid master. It is not easy. It is absolutely not easy. But yet, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people showing us that it is possible,
It is for, oh God. Yes.
right? Showing us that we can do it. We can absolutely do it. And again, it all starts with your thoughts, with your words, and working with how to surrounding yourself with people like us.
Yes. Yes.
uh,
True.
so yeah, so darkness is important. Never
Exactly.
be grateful for the darkness.
Yes, and when you say that it's difficult to be a pyramid master, it is also because we are not creating any dependency. Patri sir never goes on stage and says, "No, you have to follow me. I am everything. Whatever I'll say, it's the truth. You have to follow that." So I think where you cut that pattern of creating dependency, where you have no fear, he doesn't care. Again, like how we mentioned yesterday, he doesn't care if you come and go. He's very happy if you come. He's the happiest if you go. It's like you are, if you're coming, you are on your path. If you're not coming, you're going away from your path. But that's all right. I have a lot of patience. I can wait for you another 100 lifetimes. That is how he speaks. So I guess that is why it's not easy to be a pyramid master, because all that you learn here is self dependency. You become independent, you get your wings, and that is the hardest part, actually, because people want to be dependent, people want
Yeah.
to keep following, and without knowing. And that is also a pattern that is created in your womb. So imagine, meditation in itself is a it's the greatest tool that is ever given as a gift to mankind, first by Buddha and now being reintroduced by Patri sir. So I think, yeah, we have it here. It's the truth. Take it or leave it. It's your thing. It's your choice, guys.
Yeah, it is. Um and then, in doing this work, doing this actual, because healing does not happen in a rush. Healing takes time. You know what, Radhika, why don't you talk about the healing part of it, and I'll be right back.
Yes, definitely, of course. So when we feel that the healing has happened, oh my God, I'm feeling so nice and this and that, and 2 days later you'll be like, okay, I was feeling healed. What just happened now? Why am I not feeling healed? So, my dearest friends, my dear women and men, and whoever is joining us, healing is a process, and sometimes healing hurts more than a wound. And people would say that, what is this entire thing? Why I have to feel like what I'm feeling right now? And you don't have answers to that kind of feel. It's something that you cannot describe. It's indescribable. Sometimes you are in so much pain within. It is not a physical pain. You're so much pain within that you feel, that life is so mundane. This is so mundane. What is the meaning? Okay, there is nature, there is this, but why am I even here? What am I doing on this planet? Or what is the meaning of my life? Why am I even existing? And you don't have answers to these questions. And what is happening right there is that you have understood some pattern which you're trying to break. And while that pattern breaking is happening, while that healing is happening, you are hurting more, because again, as I said before, healing hits and hurts more than the wound itself. So you might be cheated on by your partner, maybe. Okay. um, and I'm giving a very basic example because this is one thing that everybody talks about, that you've been heavily cheated on. You had no idea that your partner was cheating on you. And then suddenly you realize, okay, this happened with me and now I don't know what to do. And you decide to take you decide to go towards the healing bit, where you say that, okay, I don't want to be in this shit, I don't want to take toxicity, I'm going to end matters, and I'm not going to be in this relationship anymore. And you try to move ahead. So the healing has begun, guys. Yes, it has begun. But while you are in that process, while you're walking that road, memories will come back. It will come haunt you like crazy. It will give you sleepless, restless nights. You will have anxiety. You will not know where you exist, like where you begin and where you end. Your starting and ending doesn't. Your days will be like out cold. You will go through all of that. You will go through a lot more than what I've just described, and you will have nothing to say to the other person. You cannot explain this feeling. You might go to a psychiatrist maybe and say that, I am feeling this, and the doctor will be like, okay, it is depression, and everything is then depression, right? But we need to start going beyond depression. Okay. Also, what we're talking about, we're not giving any medical advice here. There is no medical prescription that we're giving you. We're just trying to help you understand that while that person is helping you, while the doctor might be helping you, along with those medicines, we are not giving any prescription or anything. Please keep that aside. But you can work on yourself. There are little things you can do. Journal writing, you can do, you can sing, you can dance, you can clean your
Laughter
house.
therapy.
Yes, yes, laugh like crazy. Just look in the mirror, look at yourself and laugh at yourself. Is the hardest thing to do. Two things: to say I love you to yourself and to laugh at yourself. If you can do that, nothing can touch you in life. Nothing. It's personal experience, guys. And it doesn't change from one person to the other. It's same for everyone. If you can say I love you to yourself, and if you can laugh at yourself, things become easier. So yeah, that's about it. Healing hurts, and it hurts like a bitch. So
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
no gender hatred here. Just saying it's a metaphorical term. So using that, please don't bash me later. How did you say bitch word like just like that? Just metaphorical.
Well, so yeah, so healing is a process, and most of the times it gets initiated because you're in in the environment of a higher vibrational being. It can be a
Yes.
person, it can be a crystal. It also, even, I'm telling you, you can even, the transformation can even begin just with an incense.
Oh yes. Oh
Just with an incense that you bring
yeah.
it into your home and you smell it, your path of that initiation, in awakening can begin. Because when we are in these, all these things that Radhika just mentioned about depression, anxiety, these are fear, these are very low vibrational feelings, emotions, frequencies. So anything that you can bring, just even an essential oil. Today, I just posted on my Instagram. Go and check out the blend I'm using for my um, diffuser right now. So you can go on Instagram and check out my stories. So I just bringing an essential oil, just listening to a high vibrational song, music can shift you from there. So you may not be actually ready at that point for learning about energy work or healing or crystals or not, maybe just that those parts. So if you know anybody who is going through that, the best way is to introduce little things. Maybe yoga, just doing yoga can activate things. These are all the pathways to get into the actual thing, which is meditation, which is understanding who
Yes.
you are, which is that you are a creator, which is understanding that we are the miracle. We are not waiting for miracles. You yourself
Yes.
are the miracle here. So understanding that part, it takes time, but the initiation can start from anywhere. So just
Yes.
by putting a crystal around you. Again, we're talking about womb healing, so I brought my carnelian back. Womb healing, oh my goodness, carnelian is super powerful. I think this is like, this has to be a must in your bag, carnelian, because this is for everything. Like your second chakra has to be super strong for your expression, for your
Yeah.
digestion, and suppression, processing those suppressions. I remember I talked about this whenever I think I talked about in our new moon gathering. Today we're going to show you how to go and subscribe there, by the way. And when I could actually, because I was never trained to suppress myself since my childhood. I was never asked to like shut down. Always, I was always trained, told to speak up, to share what you feel. So when I was in relationships, I was somehow, that is what people expected out of you, that I did not realize. So, and that used to be a very, also considered a mark of, let me use the right word, when you suppress things and when you hold on to things and not speak up, it is considered a mark of a good woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A
It's
mark
very
of
vintage British thing.
a good woman, a cultured woman, or a
Yeah.
well behaved woman, that I could hold off and not truly express who I am, but I can put a mask on and be nice. And
Yeah.
that I thought was so freaking weird. Like, why would that be considered a good thing? When I'm truly what I'm not expressing myself and I'm like actually getting, yeah, sanskari, yes, Jyoti, that I'm putting a mask and I'm like laughing, even though I'm broken into pieces in my heart, but I'm like smiling on, like, and that is considered like, wow, you're so strong and you can do that. I'm like, what the hell has created this whole irony of things, that if I'm broken inside and I can still put a smile for the people that I love, then I am strong, then I am well behaved, or I just couldn't understand this whole scenario. If anybody out there who resonates with this, like you did, like you do, it's just like so weird, like the freaking weirdness of the whole world put into one box, and that is this, is that you are broken inside or you're very happy inside, but you have to act sad, or you have to act this, like this is like the most, okay, effed up practice or ritual here. Right, this is the most effed up. Like, what are we doing to ourselves? Like, we're getting twisted and twisted. So then I could not understand this, and then what I could feel is that energy. I could feel going right in my womb, because that is where we collect all these blocked energies. When you are
Yes.
suppressed, when you are not allowed to speak up, when you are not allowed to have a opinion, not allowed to have a, this is I don't know, this is like most of us have experienced this. And So Jyoti says, everyone told me you were strong. I used to hate this word. At the end, I'm a human, not a rock. And this is why most successful people, more the people that we think are strong, commit suicides. The people that we think are very strong are committing suicides because we put this image on them.
Yeah.
Abid Ali is saying resonating big time.
Hi, Abid.
So it's like we give this big images to people and we expect them to live up to those standards, which all the
Exactly.
standards are just false, just fake, just illusions. And nobody can really keep up with that masking for all their lives, and they have to give up sometimes, and that's why suicides are happening. That's why people are not treating each other rightly,
Yes.
because we want to live up to these expectations, that we these images that we create for ourselves. And it can be like for you and me, like we are meditators, we are not supposed to use this language, we are not supposed to tell that we have these human emotions as well. We create drama as well, or we throw things as well when we are angry. If we say this, we are not enlightened. Who created all these like all these standards for meditators or for spiritual beings? So today is about breaking those shackles of living in that box of an image that you have
Yes.
created, or you are living, or somebody else has created for you in that box, and suppressing your self-expression, saying that that owning that you like this or owning that you don't like this, and just being yourself naked, and feeling stronger, feeling fearless, you become unstoppable when you, because what really is, again I'm going to back, is when you vibrate in the frequency of authenticity, you connect to the universe, you are hooked up to the universe, the source, you're hooked up. So the moment we put on the veils, the mask, the images, the status, all of those things, the titles around us, we give that power, we are slowly getting disconnected from the source energy, because we start becoming, um, we are not taking that power to who we are, to our heart, this heart center right here. We don't feel that heartbeat anymore. We you can even see you are breathing shallow, you're not really breathing that beautiful prana all around us. The prana is not there within you. The life force essence is gone. Radhika, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So the beautiful prana, just breathe in, guys, with me. Just breathe in. Breathe in the amazing prana right into your womb right now. Let's do the healing together. Just breathe in. Just see what a breath feels like. Breathe that right into your core, into your womb, into the heart of the earth, because you are that. You are the heart of the earth, and you are just pure consciousness. We are. It's not about you, because whether you're rich or you don't, you're poor, or whether you're male or female, whether you are this CEO or whatever that you are, it doesn't really matter, because they are just those roles that we have put ourselves into, and we chose those roles. Just like a drama, we are here, and we hold on to those identities as if that is us, but that's not who you are. You are a powerful creator within you. You are, again, I repeat this every single day, but because I want to program you, brainwash you to believe this. You are the powerful creator, co-creator of this universe. We come choosing to have these titles as a king, as a a common person, as a poor person, as a middle class person, as a female, as a disabled person, as a, as a doctor, whatever that path that you choose, is because you want to experience those roles. But you are not that. You are not. Radhika just, she just chose herself to be this female born in Kanpur and being a writer. But if writing is taken away from her, she does not lose who she is. So this is the fear, right? If we take a, movie actors or actors, the thing, one thing that they all talk about, if you listen to the interviews, one day they get up and nobody recognizes them, and that's the worst nightmare. So the worst nightmare is one day we get up, one day I get up and who nobody knows who Pari is. Like, who cares? Who are you? Who cares? Like, at the end, this is just a drama. This is just an illusion. We are in a game right now. We are multidimensional beings playing a game. And time is an illusion. Time doesn't exist. We can come back and play this game again and again and again and again until we feel, okay, you know what, I'm good with this. And that's what deja vu is all about. If you have
Yes.
deja vu, because you played this game before.
Yes.
You played this game, you made, maybe you didn't like the choices you made in this life, so you came back again to play the game again. So understand that you can be out of this game at any point you want. But you chose to be here. You chose to play this game. You chose to go through those levels of obstacles, which are again illusions, because again, you are a powerful creator. Nothing can happen to you. You are from the source and you will go back to the source. Went on a tangent because this is very important to understand.
Yeah.
Um, is is
I.
is that just bringing that masking, um, just masking really disconnects you from connecting to the universe, and that is why law of attraction is not working for you. That is why you may be very positive doing your affirmations, but yet things are not happening because you are getting into this maya of that masking, like, holding on to identities, creating identities for you. And this is again something I learned from my father, because he doesn't care about his image. He doesn't care about his image. And and I don't care about my image to nor Radhika here. So we don't care about what you perceive of us, because we are not here to fit in boxes of what you think we should be in.
Yes. I have, like, you never commit the same mistake twice. I was this person, I used to live for everyone else but myself. वो क्या सोचेगा, वो क्या बोलेगा, अगर मैंने ऐसा किया तो हर्ट हो जाएगा, चलो थोड़ा झूठ बोल देती हूँ, पूरा सच नहीं बोलती हूँ. Like, if I'm not liking someone saying something to me, I would be very sweet to them still. That,
Yeah.
I don't want to become them. I don't want to hurt them like they hurt me. But then at one point in time, you understand that people need the taste of their own medicine, and it doesn't mean that you gouge out eye for an eye. It's not that. I'm not saying that, कि वो ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से देना है करके. I'm not talking about it, but there is a time when you have to create that boundary for yourself. You have to make that boundary, and you have to tell yourself this boundary is very sacred, and absolutely nobody has the right to jump it. Nobody has the right to cross it. No one, absolutely nobody, no matter who it is. It might be a very close person to you, but nobody gets that right, because that boundary is very important. It's very important to understand that, this is me, this is my image for myself, and that is what really matters to me. It doesn't matter if somebody else thinks that I am, that I am maybe very, very outspoken, or I am very this, or I am very that, or I am not doing something which happens in the society, and this is the way it should happen. It's all right. People will have different, perceptions about you. And Pari keeps telling me. So initially, I used to get very, very jazzed up, and she would tell me that Radhika, not everybody is going to like you, and that is absolutely okay. Not you are not here to please anyone. That you're not here to, be yes sir person. Try living for yourself. It's very important to live for yourself, and that's about it. If you can't live for yourself, you are giving the other person the opportunity to control your life. As she was talking about, there are these images that have been created in the society, and we want to live by that. And who created those image? People like us. And can we really say they were very wise people, or we don't even know at that point in time that what they were thinking. These were the people who created war, by the way. Had those war not been created, we would be living in peace. This planet would be more greener than it is today. So who are these people? Who are these? Also, we keep talking about these four people. वो चार लोग क्या कहेंगे? I have never understood who these four people are. Sharma ji ka beta is doing great. But I am Mehrotra. I am doing my own thing, and I'm very happy being a Mehrotra. I don't want to become Sharma ji ki beti or a Tiwari ji ka beta. I don't want to be that. I want to be a Mehrotra because I am Radhika Mehrotra, and I want to be with that identity, guys. Not that demeaning the Sharma ji ka beta or Tiwari ji ki beti or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. But yeah, like, if you really want to create a box that is panoramic, that has no horizon, that has no beginning and no end. It is filled with opportunities, it is filled with possibilities, and it is so potent with your own magic that nothing can touch it. That everything that comes in it becomes divine, becomes abundant, and that is who you are, that is who we are. We have to create a image of ourselves in our own eyes that nobody can break for us. And that is what she meant. That it doesn't matter if we wake up one day and somebody does not recognize who we are okay with it, because for us, we are very magnanimous, we are very, very magical beings. We know that who we are. And in the end, everybody has to go back to that source, right? As she mentioned, that you come from that source and you go back to that source. Nobody is going to be here forever. So yeah, that's about it. I think it's very important to accept that and understand that fact. Absolutely well said, Paridhi. Bravo. Like, it was really, really cool what you just mentioned. It was really amazing.
And the other thing that I really find it again related to your womb is that you can also be somebody else in, like, okay, let me make it clear. You can also break your own image in your eyes. You don't have to stick with who you are. Okay, you know what? Oh, yesterday I said this. Yesterday I said this. So today I cannot change my word. Otherwise, people will not believe me, or people will not be make it credible. Who who cares?
Yes.
Who cares? What who what you say? You are a new person. The earth has moved miles and miles and miles in the cosmos. The time is different. You can be whoever you want yourself to be. Give that permission to be changed, to change your opinions, to change your belief systems. It's okay. It's okay. So this all this stuff is, when we talk about this, is such liberating. And then you feel that fresh again. Breathe that prana, guys. Another breath. Today we are actually doing healing together. Breathe it in, breathe it in, breathe it in. Because the more you breathe completely, fully within your womb, the healing is starting. It is beginning right now at this moment. So today I wanted to share with you a couple of crystals, because I know this is something that I wanted to show, because womb healing, uh, releasing, is all a part of transformation, shedding layers of who you are. So I'm going to bring Septarian,
Woohoo.
the dragon stone. This is called the dragon stone. So initiate the transformation within by shedding all those layers, like how a snake sheds its skin. Shed those layers, and every day you can shed off your past. And this is what we do in our new moon and full moon gatherings. We shed every month all of those limited belief systems with our sisters all around. And I'm going to share that link today. I'm going to show you guys how to go and book that. But this is something that you can start working with. Septarian, beautiful store. Can you see the store? It's so
Yes,
amazing.
yes. It's very beautiful.
It is so amazing. And this is, again, I showed you this before. This is the bigger stone, the different skin. You can see the different skin here. I love this. This is all about shedding and working on all your chakras, not just your second chakra. And then I want to show, if you have, do you have the other one that we talked about, the Shivalingam?
I don't have the Shivalingam. I have to buy the Shivalingam.
Okay, I have it, but I can't find it right now. So what I'm going to do is, guys, show it on the web. Okay.
Oh
Um,
yes, share the screen and show.
yes. So I'm going to share the screen and show you guys.
And by the way, she has a very beautiful Shivalingam. It's that huge big rock that she can hold in her hand. It's pretty beautiful. Ah,
Yeah.
here they are, beauties.
These stones are from India, from Narmada River. They rock all your chakras, like Kundalini awakening, shedding of those deep rooted belief systems. If you want to really work on that, this is the stone, Shivalingam. Beautiful crystal. Like you can get a smaller one, that you can hold, or a bigger one. I again, it's not too expensive. I think if you're in India, maybe you can get it for cheaper.
Yes,
Um, so this is one of my favorite stones. Is this Shivalingam. And then of course, let me show you the septarian that we talked about. So I'm on Etsy right now. So you can see this egg-shaped septarian. Oh my goodness. It's like the symbol of that shedding, like transformation happening. So I'm actually
yes,
showing some deep crystals that do this deep ancestral healing work, cutting off all those rooted, like deep rooted stuff in your energy field. Really, really
yes,
strong ones. See, I like these heart ones, heart shape, because again you are adding on the sacred geometry here, so you're being very authentic, very heart centered, and that's important, to be heart centered. So this is septarian, really really awesome stones. Let's see the dragon. If I put the dragon stone, if it becomes any different. Yeah, you see different colors. So oh wow, this is, we are actually doing window shopping with you guys. And I and Radhika, I can sit here for hours and do this. This is labradorite, again a magical stone, which releases the magic within you, which allows you to be in that vibration, to start seeing magic everywhere, and travel interdimensions. Oh wow, look at this. Natural hand carved obsidian dragon. Isn't that amazing?
it's beautiful.
Did you see this?
Yes,
Okay, so yeah, you see these different stones, really, really amazing stones. So I just wanted to share that, and then of course go back to our crystal quantum certified quantum crystal practitioner course starting on August 29th. Here we are, August 29th, online, enabled by me and Radhika. We have 3 levels: pro, therapist, and probist. Here we are. These are the prices that you can check out. And if you're from India, send us an email to mysticalmoonsisters@gmail.com to get all the information. And I also wanted to actually show you our mystical moon gatherings. Everything is there on my website, guys. Go to paripatri.com and you will find it. This is for all the sisters, goddesses. Join us. If you are ready to live in your authentic life unapologetically, then join us. This is your
yes,
initiation to enter and be guided with us.
yes.
So the next one is actually, it's going to be in next week, right? The next Saturday.
Yes, yes. The website will be updated pretty soon, guys. So you can start, enrolling. Also for both the courses and the moon gathering, the Indian audience can directly connect with me. Indian audience from India, by the way, not from any place else. From India, anybody joining us from India, please connect with me because we have special prices for you, guys.
So use the next one is on August 21st, full moon gathering, where Radhika will be leading. A lot of channeling, a lot of meditation, a lot of sharings will happen. So be a part of that gathering, and you can go
Yes.
ahead and subscribe. You can either do a join one class, you can do monthly access or 6 month access or yearly access.
Yes.
We have people join us for the yearly access so that you don't miss us even a month of joining. And if you can't join any class, we will get the recording. So if you sign up with us, and if this is your first time with us, then you can request to send an email to Mystical Moon Sisters right here. You can request a free access to one class. So just try and see if this is the right for you. If this gathering is the right for you, and I bet you that you will come back to us again and again. So
All of the people that do, like most of the people who have joined us for one free class, have come back to us.
yeah,
Mostly they have come back to us.
and
And
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, all those people who came back to us who had removed the lack consciousness from their head, that oh my god, we have to pay for this, okay, why pay for this. They removed all of those questions from their head, and they just came right in. They just, they did what they were supposed to do, and they dove deep into, finding themselves. So yeah, just do that, become them, like become yourself, become your most authentic self, and then all the qualms, all the query, all the doubts will go. It will all go. It will go, like, like how the sea, clears all the dirt from the beach. It carries, it washes off the sea so many times. Everything will go from your heart also. So just come join us.
Yes, come join us, guys. Truly, it's going to be a life changing experience, and give us the opportunity to be a part of this transformation in your journey. We would love, love, love to see that. That is why we are doing all of this. We are here to support you, we are here to hold that space. And join us, make a decision, join us monthly. And this really, when you gather, like if you're a woman and a sister, you gather with other women, I'm telling you, the amount of energy you draw upon from that circle is unbelievable. Unbelievable, the healing that happens just by being in that circle, just by being a part of the circle, the amazing healing that happens. And it may not be just this circle. If you find another women's circle, join that. It's not that I'm not saying, we are not saying that this is the only circle that does that. No. You create your own women's circle. This is how amazing it is to see women supporting women, empowering women. It is super
Yes.
strong energy. So
Yes.
do that, join it or join us, whatever works for you. If you come join us, we truly, truly um, love having you with us. um with that, so we talk. So guys, this is not the last live coaching. We will be back. Okay, we will be back. We love hanging out with you as much as you love hanging out with us. And um and then Kajol says love you. Thank you, Kajol. We love you too. So we wanna support you. We wanna be there with you. We wanna talk to you. We wanna learn about you. And again, go back and watch all these 5 videos. So crystals are again an amazing, amazing tool to start getting into that vibration frequency. Getting into you, we do not have to struggle in our life. We do not have to give away our power. There are tools that can allow us, that help us, assist us to be who we are. The ultimately, what is healing? Healing is removing all the distortions that
Yes.
to your connection to the source. Any distortion, any belief system, any thoughts, any patterns which are distorting to the connection to your source is is what healing is. That's it. Healing is not healing your cancer, healing your headache. That is not what healing is about. Healing is about removing those distortions that are, because these are just manifestations of those blocks. um, a manifestation can be emotional blocks, not able to connect through your heart, not able to feel compassion, not able to. So, and again, so this is healing. And also, you are what you eat. Start a vegan challenge, guys. Start a vegan challenge or a vegetarian challenge, because that will put you into a higher elevation so that you can really work through this
Yes.
tools. There are
Yes.
many teachers who do not talk about this. Chris- I don't think any crystal healer talks about the food part.
The food
Food,
meditation, they don't talk mostly.
they
Mostly they
don't.
don't.
So we want to make sure that we give you the complete package. If you're a healer, food is extremely important. Living being on plant based food is extremely important, so that you can elevate your frequencies, you can elevate your consciousness, and work with these tools, tune into these tools.
Yes.
So again, we are here reminding you that you are a conscious creator, and in order for us to completely claim that power, we need to make sure our vibrational frequencies are higher as well.
Exactly. And before we say goodbye, I this is for any expecting mothers or expecting fathers also. It is to both of you. Like how Pari told about ancestral healing yesterday. In the yesterday's live, we also talked about cord cutting in details. By the way, you can go back to that live and check that out. So there's a very small thing, as Pari mentioned yesterday in her life, that while the baby is in the womb, we take all those patterns, we take all the ancestral, all the ancestral pain and everything with us. But what if our ancestors carried magic? What if our ancestors had so many healing powers which we can't carry because we are only focused on the traumas, because we are so much in trauma? So all the would be parents, or who are getting into that process of becoming parents soon, it is especially for them, or anyone, or for that matter any woman or man otherwise as well. You can begin your healing right now when you meditate. Bring that energy to your womb center. Start healing your womb, like you put your intention in that area of your body. And it is for men and women both. So for men and women, both, you can give direction to your body, different parts, like your different reproductive parts. You can just focus there, and you can begin that healing. It's very important. It's very important, especially women who are pregnant, and when they're meditating, the chant that the amount of experience they get is different altogether. Probably I will be having a live with Pari for this. I will be interviewing her, because she has such magical stories to share for during her pregnancy, all that she went through. Maybe we'll have to have another live for that, but yeah, it's very true. And you can do it at any age. I think 18 plus people can do it, because then you become self-aware, then you become realized. So if you are 18 plus, no matter the gender, you're married, not married, in relationship, not in relationship, expecting children, not expecting children, this is for everyone. But yet it's very highly effective for expecting parents. So just do that. Remember that you are your own healing power. And the last thing that she mentioned, as she mentioned in the beginning, that you heal your past and you heal your future. For women especially, and I would come back with what is for men. For women especially, it is said when a woman heals herself, she heals 7 generations before her and 7 generations after her. And it's a process. Again, you will not, like, okay, one day you sit and you start healing and it happens. It doesn't happen that way. It's a process, as we've mentioned. So yeah, just go back to all the lives that we have done. Please do watch. These 5 days have been power packed, and people have gained so much through what we have shared, the stories we shared, the experiences we shared, the teachings we shared. And imagine if you are getting so much right now, what you will get when you join us for the actual classes we will have. Just experience this, just think about it, how it will feel to have that certificate with you by the end of this year, that you are a certified crystal healer. So just try to visualize yourself as that successful person who's ready to fly, who's ready to let their wings out. So
Yep.
this is
Remember, what
great.
if
Yes.
you fly? Do not
Yes.
focus on what if you fall.
Yes.
So, and then Nanda asked tomorrow what topic you're gonna take, darling.
Oh, tomorrow we are not coming. That our live is ending today, but we'll join again for the lives. And Nanda, we'll personally tell you on some YouTube comment that we're coming on live, and you just come join us. We'll keep you updated, man.
And everybody out there, I have a Telegram channel. Just type Pari Patri channel and you'll find my channel. Join,
Yes.
subscribe to that, so you get all the updates. If when if, you know, if you are doing an impromptu live or whatever, you do not miss it. So
Exactly.
join me, follow me on my Telegram channel. We are on Instagram. Follow us for daily inspiration on our Instagram, Pari Patri and Sessions with Radhika. um, Make sure you're here, subscribe to this channel, and share
Yes.
this. Please share this channel to everybody. Share this information. I think um, i- i- don't hold back information, guys. The
Yes.
power is with sharing.
Sharing.
um,
Yes.
so please share this with everybody that you love, or you, again, we are just planting seeds. You may be like, you know what, they don't care about it, they don't this, but you just plant don't underestimate the power of planting seeds.
Yes. Exactly.
It will sprout when the environment is right at some point.
Exactly.
um so
Also,
yeah.
if you want Pari's dose more for free, by the way, and you want to, if anybody here does not know what meditation is, we are coming up with a very, very cool Reinvent Yourself program for 40 days on PSSM Global, powered by PSSM Global on PSSGA, that is Pyramid Spiritual Society's academy, global academy. So you can just go to www.pssga.org, and you will be redirected to that website. You go to courses, and then you register for the spring program, the fall program, sorry, Reinvent Yourself fall program, and you will get to spend 40 days with us, because I will also be taking a few topics, by the way. But what she teaches is absolutely amazing. If you want her dose right in the morning, especially for people in India, if you want her dose, if you want to see her face right in the morning and get your day with, start your day with high vibe, join us. Join us, and let's rock together. It is starting on 19th of August. Only few days left, guys. So buck up, join us for this free course. And if you want, and by the way, when we teach PSSM, we do not talk about crystals and all of that stuff in so much detail. So for that, our other courses, you can join, again, go back to Pari's website, you can come to my website, and you can get all the information that you want to. And also, somebody asked for my number. Sanjali, please connect with me on Instagram on sessions with Radhika. Or if you want to connect with Pari, just type Pari Patri in any of the channels, and you will find it. Except for Facebook, because when you type Pari Patri, you might get other profiles. So Pari Patri 8 is her Facebook stuff. Otherwise, you find Pari Patri just with her name on any social media channel. So that is, I think, very simple information. You can do it. You can just Google us, and you can find us. So Shefali, you can connect with me on Instagram, and I'll share my number with you there. And yeah, that's about it. So join us for these amazing programs that we have. Power packed information that we have for you guys. Just join us. What are you waiting for?
Absolutely. And guys, also know that I and Radhika, we take one-on-one clients. So if you need extra support, extra push, and you want us to help you through that, you don't want to go through this alone, then do not wait. Check out with us. I put my link here. Apply for a free breakthrough call with me. Let's do it together. Let's get you out of where the stuckness that you're at, and be there where you want to be. So both of us take clients, so make sure, uh, just reach out to us. We just a link away, a click away.
Yes,
uh,
only.
yeah, just a click away, guys. Don't think that you gotta do all of this alone. You don't need to. You have support. So
We're here.
I put my link here. Go to Radhika's website. Let me put Radhika's website here as well. So you have that, and go to her website, check out all the information. Let me copy that.
And by the way, for Pari's one-on-one slots, only two slots. Still the slots are available, right? Yeah,
Only
okay.
two
Only
slots
two
available.
slots. Two slots for Pari's one-on-one classes, guys. Making it very clear. So grab the opportunity right now if you want.
Yeah, if you really want to work with me directly, get coached by me, then don't wait. Book a call with me, and let's talk. And also do that only if you're serious working with me, okay?
Yes.
Because I take the time that I'm investing very seriously, and I honor your time as well. So, but yeah, let's do this. Let's make it happen for you, and And we'll see you. Thank you guys for joining us on this live. We truly, truly appreciate your time. We are grateful for your presence here with us. And thank you, Nanda. Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you, all of these guys who are here, sharing your precious time with us. And we will
Yes.
be back again next week. We'll share more information. August 21st is the full moon gathering. Make sure you sign up for that. Join us there. Do not miss it, and follow us on our Instagram. We do a lot of live trainings there on Instagram.
Yes.
So do not miss that as well. That most probably that goes impromptu, so we just come and do that. But you get daily inspiration, motivation
Yeah.
being with us, and just yeah, just enjoy the live, vibrate higher, and we'll see you in our next live. Bye bye, guys.
Yay. Bye, guys.